Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alvina Khairunisa, and here I would like to present about the article that written by Aun Rahman, Fuad Abdul Hamid, and Emi Emilia, with the title Exploring the Tertiary EFL Students' Academic Writing Competencies. So, despite writing instruction being covered from primary to tertiary levels, the academic writing competencies in Indonesian students are considered weak. So, this study aims to explore the academic writing competencies of English as a foreign language students in Indonesia, including their critical thinking capacity. And this study uses the semantic structure and linguistic features of argumentative writing as guidelines to explore the academic writing competencies of students. And next, the research question. So the main research question in this study contains what are the academic writing competencies in tertiary EFL students in Indonesia, and how do these competencies reflect their critical thinking capacity? And the last is what are the specific challenges faced by these students in academic writing? And next, theoretical framework. So, uh, use the first one is academic writing competencies requires knowledge of a discipline and specific text types. And then the second is discourse competencies involve organizing idea into a unified text with appropriate language structures. And the third is systematic functional linguistic focuses on genre and linguistic features. And the fourth is argumentative writing is crucial as it reflects critical thinking. And next is methodology. So, uh, this study aims to explore the academic writing competencies of English as a foreign language students in Indonesia. 36 first-year students from a private university in Pontianak participated. They had basic writing skills, but no prior academic writing or critical thinking training at the tertiary level. Uh, Using a qualitative methods, a writing test was conducted before their academic writing course. So students agreed to participate and sign the consent forms. And then they wrote essays based on an online news article, structures to include and issues, supporting arguments, concluding remarks, appropriate word choices, and proper conventions. So, the texts were analyzed for semantic structure and linguistic features using functional grammar. So, the analysis focused on three language metafunction. That is textual, ideational, and interpersonal. The three texts representing low, medium, and high achievers were selected for detailed analysis, revealing minimal differences in their control of argumentative writing structure and features. And for the finding and discussion, the finding of this research are based on the text analysis conducted to the student text. Three selected texts were written by Sani, who represents the low achiever, and Eri, who represents the medium achiever, and then Rory, who represents the high achievers. And here, Sani's thesis was not clearly connected to the argument presented. Additionally, the text contained numerous grammatical and lexical errors. Both Ari and Rory made attempts to provide arguments supported by evidence. However, their work was still limited by grammatical errors and logical fallacies. And then The findings indicate that students' academic writing has several weaknesses, especially regarding grammar, uh, text structure, and word choice. So, despite these issues, students did show effort to construct and present their arguments. This shows a foundational understanding but highlights the need for further development in this area. And yeah, for the discussion, you can see the first one, there is textual metafunction, that theme and thematic progression, lack of clear thematic progression, hindering text cohesion, and then skill limitations, issues in clarity, relevance, and logic in information organizations. And then the next is experimental metafunction, that is material and mental processes. Improper use of process and grammatical errors disrupt arguments, and fallacies is incorrect generalizations and lack of clear evidence. And the next is interpersonal metafunctions. There is a declarative forms, predominant use for persuasion, modality, use of modality to indicate probability and obligation, and then pronouns and passive voice, that indication of writers' engagement with readers. For the recommendation, genre-based approaches is implementation of explicit teaching and group works, and then explicit teaching focus on elements not yet mastered by students, and uh, group work is pairing low achievers with higher achievers for mutual assistance. So, implementing a genre-based approach and focusing on explicit teaching can help students overcome this issue. As additionally, group work can provide mutual assistance and reinforce learning, ultimately improving their academic writing competencies. And so, for a conclusion, the findings show that the students have little control over the semantic structure and linguistic features of argumentative writing. This also reflects limitation of information organizing skills that reflect the students' critical thinking capacity. Other limitations are limited intellectual standards or disposition and fallacies in reasoning. Still, several examples of academic language were identified in the student's context. An approach that addresses this issue is the semantic functional linguistic genre-based approach with its explicit teaching, and group work should also be incorporated into the approach as tertiary level educational institution in Indonesia commonly have large classes. Moreover, for future research can explore graduate students' academic writing competencies in the Indonesian university context. So, I think that's all from me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.